Welcome back to Out of the Blue. I'm Andrew Oppman. MTSU's College of Education sends students into elementary and high school classrooms faster than almost any other collegiate program. We're very proud of that. One such example is Lead in Literacy, the college's partnership with Murfreesboro City Schools to help prepare our students to teach literacy skills to elementary students. We speak about the program and its successes with its faculty leads, Dr. Katie Schroet and Dr. Bonnie Barksdale. Katie, Bonnie, welcome to the show. Welcome back to the show.
Yay!
Yay, yay. So we've got something really fun to talk about, which is called Lead in Literacy. And Katie, can you just give me sort of like the elevator pitch, the brief explanation for our viewers and listeners of what this is about?
Okay, so Lead in Literacy is a really exciting multi-institution partnership. And it's essentially professional development for professors. And we are really working on developing teachers to be day one ready. So when our new teachers are walking into the classroom on day one, are they ready to teach kids how to read? And so we've had a literacy crisis in Tennessee. So it's a 5-year actually program, and we're in year 2. And we're working with our school partners. We're working, we attend professional development. We are working with teachers to create the best field experiences we can for teachers, even early on, before they even start student teaching.
That's great. And your partner is, in this case, Murfreesboro City Schools, correct?
Yes.
So, Bonnie, there's an impetus for this. There was a recent state law, and there's a measurement point. Can you talk a little bit about that, why this is so critical?
Yes, so in our state, 3rd grade, students have to take and pass a reading assessment. And so that is enforced the 3rd grade retention law. And so this came out of that law that was passed to make sure that when students get to 3rd grade, they are able to read and write and do that proficiently.
I see. And Katie, you mentioned there's a literacy crisis. Was that the term you used? Can you define that a little bit more?
Yes,
for me?
and this has kind of been a years-long, decades-long thing that we've been working on. And we have about 60% of students in Tennessee who are not passing that test in 3rd grade.
Okay.
And so we have been working as a state, as an institution, to develop all of our curriculum to align with the science of reading. So we've had to do a lot of reflection, curriculum development, and we are really proud because MTSU's K-5 elementary program has been named an A+ NCTQ literacy institution, which is rare. So we're excited to have that, and that was based on all of our coursework. We kind of worked to change a lot of coursework to make sure it was aligned with the science of reading, so we're preparing our teachers to go into the classroom. And with Lead in Literacy now, we're really working on those field experiences. So, they can learn something in the classroom, but it's all different when you're standing in front of real children.
Right.
And also we need our teachers. So our teachers are the ones who really can help these pre-service teachers learn what it's like to be a teacher day one.
And that's so important, and we really take great pride at MTSU about experiential learning by doing, and this is all about that. Bonnie, you described this before we got on the show about this was a co-designed partnership. What does that mean?
So previously, when we had traditional field experiences, the faculty would create the field placement assignment and say, okay, go do it. So now this is very different because we have principals, literacy specialists, mentor teachers, faculty, all not only in the same room, but at the same table, looking at the same thing. So we are designing these field placement experiences with students using district high quality instructional materials in those real classrooms with real children, and that has really made an impact.
That's amazing. And the impactfulness of what you're describing has to be very significant. So this means aligning the coursework, right? So how does all of this basically, now that you've got this function on reading and high quality instructional material, how does that really change what candidates are able to do?
Yes, and so the state of Tennessee has been great about pushing high quality instructional materials and training for that, because we do want to level the playing field. Because if you think about a teacher who's been teaching for 20 years has such different background knowledge than a teacher who just graduated and is walking into the classroom. And we know we have a lot of young teachers out in the field right now, and they need those high quality instructional materials. So we're all given access to what these kids need to know. And so Murfreesboro City has really been helping us because we want to know, okay, what do they need to know from your curriculum before they go out into the schools? Because not all of our students, but many of our students end up teaching in Rutherford County, Murfreesboro City, and across Middle Tennessee. So we want to prepare them for that. So we have, we'll shout out to Dr. Kathy Presnell from Murfreesboro City, who has been really influential in helping us. She's the literacy director at Murfreesboro City, and she has given us feedback on our assignments that we're doing. She's helped develop new, help us understand the curriculum, develop new materials. So we're just so grateful for their time, because there's things that we can't know, in being in the institution, that our partners bring such real experiences for our students.
I love hearing that. I love hear how we're connecting with those partners to give them, students from our institution, what they're looking for in their teachers, which is really cool. Bonnie, we talked a lot. There's been some terms bandied about called mentor teachers, literacy coaches, student leaders. What role do they play in all this process?
It's a partnership. We all play together. We're all at the table talking about these assignments. We're getting feedback from mentor teachers, what went well, what didn't. I had a mentor teacher tell me, wow, if I had had this experience before I went into the classroom, I would have learned so much. So it's unique because we're all at the same table talking the same language, and the kids in the classroom benefit and our MTSU teachers benefit. It's just everyone wins.
A lot of wins across the board on this. This is really cool. So you're both professors. We love our data here. What's the evidence that this is working, Katie? How do you measure success?
Yes, so we do have all the the typical measurements. We've given surveys, we've actually written articles and things like that. But we think the best measurement was a story that we had from a classroom, a third grade classroom at Overall Creek Elementary, and everybody was at the table. The classroom teacher was there, our pre-service teacher from MTSU was there, and I was there, and then the students, of course, the third graders are there. And our MTSU student was getting up and teaching for one of her first times to really command a whole classroom. And she was so nervous. So you could see her a little shaken, had her lesson plan, and she was like, okay. And she asked a question to the class, and the third grader turned around to me and she gave a thumbs up and she pointed at her like,
The third grader did
yes,
this.
the third grader said, your student, your MTSU college student is doing a great job and y'all are awesome, or whatever. And I was just, that was such a picture to me of what we're trying to do.
That's awesome.
And the kids benefit.
There's got to be a place on the web I can find out more information about this, right?
Yes, our College of Education website.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, Katie, Bonnie, thank you so much for being a part of the show and sharing with us this great partnership with Murfreesboro City Schools helping our students.
Yes, awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.